So hi Nick, we're here at Pro Light and Sound, and you've got some new modules for the dLive system, right?
I have indeed, yes. It's the new Prime cards you can see here in the DX32, so they're new cards for the dLive series. An analog input card with new preamps and an analog output card. Both of these, we call them the Prime cards. They're new options. They use 32-bit converters, a new family of converters, which we use in a dual configuration to maximize really the dynamic range and the precision of the conversion. The whole preamp design is also new, using some hi-fi audiophile components, including Nichicon fine gold capacitors throughout the design. The shielding and the electronics around the card have also been redesigned completely to really maximize the sound quality, the transparency, the linearity of the sound. So these really take full advantage of our 96 kilohertz variable bit architecture that we use in the dLive, and maximize the architecture so that we can get the most transparent signal path from an input all through the processing to the analog output on the console. So they are available from the end of May, and they can be fitted in the DX32 modular expander, and we'll publish soon all of the details and specs on our website.
So each one is purchased separately, the XLR in and the out as well?
Yeah, so you've got 8 XLR inputs or outputs, depending on the card. You can fit multiple, so you can fit up to 32 mic inputs on a single DX32 if you want to have a full Prime cards on your system. And you know, we've been talking to a number of sound engineers who really inspired us for this project. So we're talking people recording classic orchestras or virtuoso instrumentalists and so on, or vocalists who want really the best possible performance in terms of audio for capturing those talents. So we've done a number of listening tests, selecting really the components, not just based on the specs on paper, but really through listening experience as well.
Excellent. Yeah, they're available now. And what is you don't have a pricing point yet, or?
Pricing is still to be finalized. They will be more expensive than the normal inputs and outputs, of course, because of the electronics deployed on the design. But we will advertise the pricing very soon.
So Nick, we're also going to have a look at the Shure integration, right? With the
yes, this is something very exciting. We announced it last week, and it's really integrating Shure wireless systems, ULXD or QLXD, into the dLive. So you can get battery status monitoring, RF monitoring, and also sync your channels to the wireless channels very, very easily. So you can sync the channel name as well. And what it gives the engineer, especially in all those environments where the same person is responsible for maybe audio, video, RF, you get really easy monitoring of your wireless channels. So in this case, I have ULXD system patched into the dLive over Dante, so it's Dante audio, but I also bridge the control network so that I can see the status of the battery and the RF monitoring, audio monitoring. I can remote mute that microphone as well. I can change the gain on the transmitter receiver pair, and I can see all of the status and name of the channel as well.
So it really means that if you're kind of the sound engineer and you're having to run multiple jobs, you can quickly kind of get to where
Correct.
the problems might be,
yeah.
and kind of
and you can see it in front of you on the main desk instead of using a laptop or an external system for that. So you're safe to locate your receivers where they should be, which is normally on stage or side stage, and control the whole environment using your live mixing desk.
So does it add any kind of audio fidelity by having it integrated with the system, or is it?
Well, the connection can be your classic analog connection, or you can connect over Dante, which means that with a single cable connection you can have the control and the audio coming through. And of course, in that case, obviously, you're also avoiding multiple conversions, analog to digital. So it's just digital audio directly from the receiver into the desk.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us.
Thank you.